guys, Anthony here with Empire Music, empiremusiconline.com, soon to be empiremusic.com. Getting rid of the online on the end there. It's been a work in progress for some time, but it's coming soon. Man, it's been a while since I got a chance to review a Fender custom shop bass. Why? Because when we get them, they sell very quickly. And we don't get a ton of them. We might get 2 or 3 at a time. We just got 2 in, so there's gonna be another video coming out here shortly along with this one. 1966 jazz bass. Like I said, Fender custom shop. Aged Daphne Blue. It sounds amazing. It feels amazing. Man, there's a difference. You know, we're a massive Fender custom shop dealer, one of the biggest ones in the world. And there's a lot of great value throughout the whole Fender line, from Squire classic vibes all the way up to here. But there's a difference, and it's kind of hard to describe sometimes. Every time I get a chance to pick a new model that we get out of the custom shop up as a bass player, they're an absolute joy to play. Whether it's a P bass, whether it's a J, regardless of era. There's a certain amount, and you know, catchphrase time, harmonic content. I like to say that a lot, but it's true. And you can kind of hear it. They ring out. There's just so much flying around as far as the way that they sit in a mix, where other basses, other brands, cheaper basses can be kind of one-dimensional as far as kind of what their output is and what they're kind of taking up from a frequency perspective and just from a roll of a bass perspective. Every time I pick up a custom shop bass, they just sound amazing. They feel amazing. There is a difference. They're worth every penny. And I know they get up there in price, but it's worth it. If you want a world-class instrument, if you want something that you will never want to put down, you'll never want to sell it unless you're getting another one. And we'll just get 2, you know. But nonetheless, they're amazing instruments. So for all of the naysayers out there that say, oh, it's not worth it, I can get something just as, it's worth it. Trust me, they're just an absolute, like I said, just a joy to play. It's something that can kind of just inspire you to play more, play something different. They're great. So, like I said, 66 jazz bass, so mid-60s spec. Aged Daphne Blue, nitro finish, journeyman relic package. That's my favorite relicing package because it kind of splits the difference between an NOS, which stands for new old stock, so that'd be like a brand new bass, and then like heavy relic, super heavy relic. I like all of that stuff, but journeyman seems to kind of get the best of both worlds. You get some really cool finish checking on it, a couple little dings and a couple little bruises on there, but it's not overly worn at all. I really like journeyman relicing. 3-knob setup, so no stack knob here. We're mid-60s. We're 5 years past where we had the stack knob set up. So you have volume, tone. Pretty straightforward stuff there. Great torque guard, always one of my favorites on there. Hand wound jazz bass pickups in here. So custom shop hand wounds. Why is that important? Because every single time I pick up a Strat, a Tele, granted I sound awful on guitar, but anytime I pick up a Strat or a Tele or a bass and it's a hand wound pickup, there's that catchphrase again, harmonic content. It's always there. It's always very, very present in those instruments. So that's where like you can equate that to the mojo. You know, God, it's just catchphrase after catchphrase here. The mojo, harmonic content, that's the same thing. That's what we hear when it has that mojo to it. It just sounds great. So hand wound pickups there. 7 1/4 radius on the fretboard. Not a big deal. I don't notice that really, because as a guitar player, you're gonna bend strings a lot more. So where they talk about notes possibly fretting out on a 7 1/4, as bass players, we're not gonna bend strings that far to really have them fret out. And it's a 60s U shape on the back of the neck. It has some beautiful binding on there, and matching headstock on it. So the Aged Daphne Blue up here. Lollipop tuners too. Super, super vibey. I love the looks of those. Sonically, at the intro there, what I was playing was wide open totally. So volume, tone, all the way up. Or volume, tone, all the way up. I'm gonna roll that back just no, we'll leave it straight up. I'm gonna play just a little bit with fingers. I'm gonna play something with a pick. And so, like I said, wide open again. And you notice it's a recurring theme, especially with the custom shop instruments, as I fumble over my own words there. Dynamics. The bass giving back what you give it. So as I approach a note this way, the softer attack, you hear that bloom rate of the note when I dig. So, verse. Softer attack, you really, really notice that. So when you're playing with nuance in your lines, that's gonna help that. They're always very expressive instruments, which I always appreciate. And then with the pick, amazing. Front pickup only. So we'll roll that bridge pickup off. We're in single coil mode, so you get a little bit of buzz, not a big deal. I'm gonna roll tone back just a touch on this. So we're gonna get that P bass kind of vibe now. And check out the attack difference again. Again, super expressive. That's very important to a good instrument. Bridge pickup. I'm gonna tack back here. Normally, as I always say with these covers on here, I'm not a big fan of having those on. They look the part then, but I would generally attack right over these pickups. So I'm a little bit in front where I normally would, but the throatiness that we get out of this neck pickup. And then always great with a jazz bass, you pull out a real nice slap tone. I'm gonna roll tone back even a little bit more, about 70. So, amazing instrument. Always happy to have one of these in my hands. This is a 66 Fender Custom Shop jazz bass, aged Daphne Blue, one in stock. Get it while you can, they never last long. EmpireMusicOnline.com. My name's Anthony. Call me at the shop, 412-343-5299. Email me directly, Anthony@EmpireMusicOnline.com. Keep an eye out for the website change. It's coming here soon. Thanks, guys.